Here I am hanging out with Matthew Gilbert, consultant and professor. Hey, Matthew, regarding marketing and regarding word of mouth marketing specifically, it's been around for a long time, of course. I guess now maybe it's more recognized given social networks and, it's become like, I guess, a buzzword you hear a lot. And in any case, what is word of mouth marketing and why especially is it important today?
Well, word of mouth marketing is literally as it sounds. It's asking people who you know and who you trust for recommendations, for services, for goods, or products, to tell you about their experiences with different vendors, with different goods, with different products. And really, you're right, it does. It predates social media, but one of the great benefits or great strengths of social media is that it gives you as an individual the ability to basically contribute in a word of mouth discussion on a global scale with folks you don't even know. So you have websites like Yelp where people can share their reviews and their comments and their thoughts, and it can benefit more than just that individual's close circle of friends, but it can benefit anybody on the internet and anybody who follows them on Yelp. And there are tons of similar services. One interesting statistic just yesterday was at a Google seminar, and we talked a little bit about word of mouth marketing and how it is that you can increase your exposure as a small business or as an individual selling a good or a product. And a lot of it does have to do with word of mouth marketing, and let me get the statistic up here. But in any case, it was that 90% of people rely basically on word of mouth marketing. They want to know from their friends what their experience was with a good, with a product, with a service, with an individual. And I believe the other statistic was that 71% of individuals ask family members for recommendations. So long story short, word of mouth marketing is a great way for you as a consumer to really empower yourself. And as a marketer, it's a way of keeping you honest, basically. It's a way of making sure that you're doing the right thing and to quote a Quaker saying that you are doing well by doing good.
And what are some of the things that, marketers can do to generate word of mouth?
Well, really, one of the best ways is to proactively and without regard to the recommendation itself, just basically do the right thing. Go out of your way to be accommodating to your customers, to your clients, provide excellent customer service. Basically create an experience that is worthy of somebody telling a friend about. Because the reality is, in human nature, we are more likely to tell someone about a bad experience than we are about a positive experience. Now, I know personally I try very hard to acknowledge when I have positive customer service. I do that on Twitter a lot. Just recently I had a great experience, 2 in a row. I had a great experience at a Sprint store and had a great experience at a local dry cleaning establishment. Now Sprint is Sprint. Sprint, they're online. I sent out a tweet and specifically thanked the people at the store that I went to who went out of their way to be very gracious and helpful to me. The dry cleaners, as far as I was aware, didn't have a Twitter account or a social media presence, but I still mentioned them by name, and I still mentioned what it was that they did that I felt was noteworthy. So somewhere, somehow, someone searching that dry cleaning establishment would find that review or that comment that I did online, and it might help to sway their opinion in using their services.
Sure. Then, of course, you could also create maybe things that, as they say, go viral. So, in other words, specifically do things that maybe are a little bit abstract to maybe get people talking, right? Maybe things that are very humorous, maybe things that are very unique or different so that people say, hey, you got to check this out. Let's pass this along,
Well, I'll tell you, one of the most recent examples I can give you of a viral social media campaign that I only recently became aware of last Wednesday. This is 6 days ago. And it's a new company called the Dollar Shave Club. And they have 3 different options, $1, $6, and I can't remember what the third one is. But you basically sign up and they send you razor blades for $1 a month, $6 a month, and whatever the third option is. And the entirety of their promotion thus far has been a YouTube video in which the title includes a very prominent swear word that begins with the letter F, but they bleep it out, and even in the title of the YouTube title, they asterisk it out, and it's created this almost viral campaign of its own where people are repeating that phrase, either literally saying it or also repeating the redaction, and it's become this humorous, hysterical, really ridiculous, fun way. I found out about it through a friend on Facebook. I reposted it on my Facebook page. At least 2 or 3 of my friends liked it. I posted it on my Twitter account. So God only knows how much traffic they're getting because they were a little bit irreverent and they were a little bit ridiculous. And their commercial was hysterical. And humor helps humor is hard sometimes because it doesn't always translate what you think is funny. Sometimes someone else doesn't always think is funny. So it's hit or miss sometimes.
Okay, and then last, of course, you can just simply ask people to pass something along, right? So
Yeah.
tell a friend.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
My
Matt.
pleasure.
Take care.